management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light, there's a light that opens doors for everyone. Oh, there's a light that touches hearts. There's a light to open everyone to love. Love may hold the answer we are looking for. Love may open up another door of light. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light. Open up in everyone. Can you feel it? There's a light to change the world. Won't you be a part of the light? Oh, love, it is the answer now, and we can see love. There's a light, there's a light that shines inside of me. Oh, there's a light, oh, there's a light that shines inside of you. There's Yes, indeed. There is a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we're connecting to all of you all across the nation. And we're answering your questions and we're dialing up to the heavens tonight. We want to hear what's going on up there. How is the energy flying in the atmosphere? What is happening in the energetic flow? And what do your guides have to say to you? What do your angels have to say to you? What's going on? You know, so often we have conversations with our guides and our angels. We talk to our loved ones on the other side. So often when I sit with someone, I'll see a vision of them being shown to me by a loved one on the other side, just showing me how they're looking at the pictures and talking to them. Just know that, well, the other side is listening and they are here to assist us. And we are fully supported in this energy. You know, I was talking to someone in a session not too long ago, and we were talking about how our loved ones communicate with us and how they'll give us a message, sometimes in a dream state. Sometimes we'll feel them, or they'll leave a feather in an unusual place. They'll find a way to get our attention. And I bet some of you have noticed that your loved ones have been communicating with you. And one of the things that they've shared with me when I've made the connection is that it's so important that we hold the space and the energy of light and love. When we get upset and sorrowful, when we cry because we miss them, it's difficult for them to gather around us and be in that energy because they're of such love and light. They're of this great energy of purity. And they're so close to the energy of God, where everything is happening as it should in a perfect divine order. And it is we, the humans here on earth, that lose ourselves in the technicalities of life. We lose ourselves in the energy of how things should be, as opposed to how they really are. You know, there's a divine plan, and often we don't understand what that plan is. And I remember when my dad passed, I usually connect with spirit on a regular basis. But at that time, I did not know much about the spirit world. I didn't know anything beyond what my religious and learned conditioned beliefs were. So I didn't realize when he passed that I would make a connection with him in the dream state the night he passed. You see, unbeknownst to me, he had passed and I was sleeping, and it must have been the wee hours of the morning. And suddenly I saw my father flying in my dream. And in the dream, I remember thinking to myself, oh, it's just like when we did this comedic skit that we had done making fun of my dad and how he had such a strong presence that everyone who worked for him would go home and still be thinking about work and still be thinking about how the different tables needed to be set up for the next day and what activities we had at the country club. My dad was a country club manager. So he employed a lot of high school, early college individuals. So a lot of them were my friends, people that I knew or people I went to school with. And the reason why in my dream I made this connection is that there was one year where we did a skit. I sang, someone else played some musical instruments, we had dance, and then there was this wonderful gentleman, Timothy. He was a comedian. And so he did this stand-up routine about what it was like to be a part of the country club and to work for my father. And he described how my father would come to him in a dream, and he would see forks and knives flying and cakes, and he'd hear my father saying, "Okay, fellows, let's get it together." And he would make everyone laugh in this wonderful skit that he did. And So in my dream state, the night my father passed, when I awoke, I thought to myself, gee, that's strange. Why was I thinking about the skit that Timothy did at the country club, not knowing that that was my father transitioning from this physical plane to the higher plane? And I had no idea. And even in the very wee hours of the morning, that call did not come to me until later. I had gone out, and then when I returned, I was told my dad had passed. And doing what I do, and I hear so many of you say, why don't I see my spirit guides? Why can't I hear my angels? How do I not know that they're communicating with me? Why don't I see my loved ones on the other side? Why aren't they with me? How come I don't feel them? Somebody else says they feel them, but I don't feel them. In all the years that I've been doing this, I have come to realize that there's a journey for them on the other side. And as much as we want them to be as readily available as we know them to be here in the physical, or we did know them to be, when they're on the other side, it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes they can step forth, and other times they cannot. And doing what I do for all these years, I saw my dad in a dream once, the night he passed. It took 23 years for me to see him again. And again, I saw him in a country club setting. And it was brief, but it was surreal and visceral. And the message he gave me was something that was so important that I needed to hear. And you see, we here on earth, we get impatient. We want what we want when we want it. And often the universe is doing their best to line things up in a way that will exceed our expectations, or will allow a communication, or allow a goal to transpire to its greatest potential. So for those of you who feel that there's assistance on the other side, there are angels and guides, and yet you feel as if you're not being heard, or maybe as if the universe is not really supporting you. Maybe you're trying to accomplish something in your life and maybe even feel like things are conspiring against you rather than for you. Know that everything has a time, and that when you talk to many successful people, they'll say that there was a lot of struggles behind the scenes that no one ever saw. You see the glory, but you don't know the story. And even in the spirit world, they are assisting us in ways that we cannot fathom because we are caught up in our day-to-day experiences. We are looking for things to manifest the way we want them to, in the timeline that we want them to. We're looking for things to bring to us an experience that meets an expectation that is filled with conditioned beliefs of how things are supposed to be. Now, that does not mean that you cannot have what you want in this physical plane the way you want it. But perhaps there's a different variance, a better experience, or a better time for you to have it all than what you deem is important now. Trust that there's always a greater plan, regardless of where you are now, regardless of what trials and tribulations you may be enduring, regardless of how you feel that doesn't feel in alignment with what you desire. Don't allow that feeling to derail you from the moment that you felt the feeling that it was possible. Because possible does not begin to be impossible until you focus on things that do not support the possible. the how things become possible, the when they become possible. There's a higher plan, a better power, a higher power that is orchestrating things at the perfect time for all of you. And this is your time. This is the time that you can realize everything that you want to have and know that your angels, your guides, they're all there with you. And each moment that you set the intention of what you desire, know that the outcome is already complete in the energy and you're simply waiting for it to drop down into your open arms. Did you ever throw a ball up so high and for a minute, just for a minute, because the sun's in your eyes, you cannot quite see it? And then it comes into your vision and you have to quickly line yourself up to grab that ball. My son used to play baseball and often he was in the outfield. And I used to watch the ball go up and I'd see that moment of you've got to judge where do you stand and how you're going to position your arm. And then I would look at the sun and just hope it wasn't going to distract the vision of the line of the ball coming. You see, sometimes how we want things to be, what we think it has to be, and our impatience almost become blinding like the sun when you look up in the sky. For that moment, you lose your focus. And just like anyone who's ever played outfield, if the sun gets in your eyes and you misjudge by just an inch or even a half an inch, there's no way that ball's going in your glove. It's just not going to happen. It's going to drop and you're going to say, oh, I missed it. And so many of you are walking around going, I missed it. I missed an opportunity. This didn't happen the way I want. It's there. Don't get distracted by what's trying to blind you, by what's trying to distract you. Focus. And if the ball falls, if the opportunity falls and you miss it, do not look at it as a missed opportunity. Remember, in baseball, there's another inning. There's another up at bat. There'll be another opportunity. Maybe you weren't meant to grab that opportunity because right behind it, there's another one that's going to outshine all of them. Don't lose your focus. Trust that you're being guided, even if you don't actually recognize that your loved ones are there, or even if you don't know that an angel gave you that idea in your mind. Trust that there's a source that's fueling everything around you so that you can make a difference, so that you can realize a greater vision of what you want, and so that you know that you're always supported by your guides, your angels, your loved ones, and of course, God. We're never alone. We welcome you here to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and we're going to be answering your questions and navigating life and making a few connections. Let's see what heaven's got to say for us tonight. Let's see how we can navigate what comes next. And let's look at what we want to have and trust that it's already done. And that even though we might feel a little impatient, even though it may not be going just the way we like, it's all good. And it has its time. We welcome your phone calls here at 888-565-1470. We've got people on Facebook who are sharing the experience with us and gathering here. Be sure to leave your questions in the feed. We want to hear from you. We want to know what your thoughts are, and I want to answer your question. And remember, we randomly pick the questions. So as the questions come through, one gets populated, we place it up and we answer. And we get to as many questions on the phone lines and on Facebook and on YouTube as we can, because we are here to journey together. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to go right back to the phone lines. We're going to go to San Antonio, New Jersey, South Florida, all across the nation. And thanks to Facebook, we're going to journey across the world. We've got friends in Romania, Turkey. We've got friends in Spain, the UK. We've got some people hanging out. We've even got a few friends in Australia with us tonight. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie play.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we're connecting to all of you all across the nation. And we are going to get right to New Jersey. I've got Jana on the line. Jana, how are you tonight?
Hi, it's Janaea, but it's okay.
That's okay,
I'm good,
Janaea.
and you?
I'm great, thank you, Janaea. And how can we be of assistance to you?
I just want to know if there's any messages from the other side, if I possibly have any gifts, anything that you could possibly tell me, work-wise or anything positive that could possibly come in my way.
I'm sure we could tell you quite a few things. But let's see if we can focus on one thing. Let me see what Spirit has for you, okay? Because we kind of went in a million different directions there. And
I'm sorry.
Because that sounds like we need a mini session. We need a whole reading here. So what we're going to do is we're going to first tell you that this year's a really important year for you. We've got to close out some chapters, things that aren't working for you. If you're finding that you don't want to be with certain people, certain experiences, move it, move it, move it. It's time to let go. You're getting ready for major changes. Have you been feeling that building up inside of you, that you need to create change?
Yeah, I've been feeling that way about my job for a very long time now, and it's just coming to a point where I'm like, something's got to change or something's got to give. Either, I'm going to find something else, or they're going to work with me and improve, from more than where I'm at now.
Okay, so this leopard is not changing its spots. There is another opportunity that comes for you. This year is about you asserting yourself in your personal power of what it is you want, so that when you move forward to 2020, you're in a much better place. You're recognizing who's got your back, who doesn't have your back, what's important to you. And the way I see the energy around you, that there's no real room for growth where you are. They're not really giving you the right tasks to expand your talent. And so now it's time for you to step back and say, how do I do me? What's going to make me successful? What do I have coming next? And then as you open yourself up to those possibilities and you really open your heart, you're going to be made aware of an opportunity that's going to give you some freelance energy. It's not going to feel so rigid. Your job feels really rigid to me, like everything is so monitored and structured, and I just don't feel like you can be your own authentic, creative, artistic self. This makes sense, yes? You color outside the lines. That's your personality. You like things in order, but you still like to color outside the lines. And this is a great chance for you to really explore. As far as gifts, a lot of gifts you have. You're very, very intuitive. You recognize who people are, and you kind of put them in a good category without labeling them, and prove to yourself that you're right time and time again. The error that you make in this process is that you don't always listen to yourself.
Yeah, I do kind of second guess myself for certain things, and I tell myself I should have never second guessed it. I should have just went with my gut instinct, in a sense, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does. And as far as loved ones on the other side, 3 energies step forward, but one steps forward, that's male energy, and he seems to be more in the position of uncle, cousin. This is the energy that he gives me. He's not a direct link above you. So there's a gentleman who stands there who makes me feel as if he passed early. So I don't know if you recognize who that is, but he steps forward. I am made aware of a great grandmother who steps there, and I also made aware of that your family is very spiritually gifted in its own. But the gentleman does not step up to say anything. I'm just made aware of 3 individuals connected to you. Couldn't make a connection fast enough to bring across his energy. But I do hope that I've given you some guidance, and sit with the energy of this gentleman who's supporting you. Again, really makes me feel like he left before his time or a natural lifespan. And he seems...
I think I know who you're talking about. I've heard of him, but I never got to meet him.
Okay. So just trust that you are supported and some more information will be given to you as you can continue to connect.
Okay.
All right. I actually place him closer to your dad's side of the family for some reason. That seems to be where he
Oh my
stands.
goodness gracious!
Yes.
You got my heart jumping because that's exactly who I
Yes.
was talking about.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. So he's with you, honey.
Oh,
He just
wow.
wanted me to place him for you so that you would know and have your validation. All right. We have to
Okay.
go for now, but I hope I've been of service to you. And how did you hear about the show?
you actually read my mother, and my mother talks to you like all the time.
Oh,
She had
okay.
me mind blown by you because when she first met you in person, you sketched out her whole apartment,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it gave me the chills. So, so
Yes.
you're saying, I'm sorry if I could just repeat really quick. You're
Yes.
saying that there's 3 people that are basically with me. It's more, one is like a great grandmother.
Yes.
One is more like an uncle kind of feel to it
Yes.
on my dad's
Yes.
side.
Mhm. And then there's
and I-
another woman that's connected to your mom. There's another woman
Another
connect
woman.
to your mom. And she didn't step up to identify because she was off in the distance. The gentleman is the one who stepped forward the most. But perhaps we can do a personal session one day, and we can explore that.
How do you do that, you don't mind me asking? As
Well,
far as like a personal session goes.
you schedule a session with us. You call my center. You go online. You book a session. I do it
Okay.
by phone, by Skype, and we spend 30 minutes, a general reading, and we help you navigate some of the choices that are here before you.
Perfect. Oh, there's one question I want to ask you, but I'll wait till next Wednesday because I feel so bad. I don't want to keep people up, but
Thank you.
is it okay? Yeah, so I'll call you next Wednesday, but
Yes.
thank you so
All
much.
right.
I really do appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Go to sarahspiritual.com. You'll learn more about what I do, and
Okay.
you'll find the perfect way to find a general session. All right. I'm so glad I was
Thank
able
you
to take
so
your call.
much.
You're welcome, honey.
Thank you.
You're welcome. God
Bye.
bless you. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to go to San Antonio, Texas. We've got Christine on the line. Christine, how are you?
Okay.
Hi, Christine.
Hi. Hello.
How are you tonight?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great, Christine, and how can I assist you tonight?
Well, I'm just really calling to find out, really just about, more so about marriage, career, and health,
Okay.
and about my guides.
Okay. Well, that's a lot.
A little bit of everything.
Well, we can't give you a little bit of everything here since we only have a few minutes with each person, but I will share with you
Sure.
this. The winds of change are upon you. You've been looking for change yourself, and you like things to be different. You like things to be reliable, but that you like variables. You want to feel as if life has a fresh new feel, and you've been feeling a little stuck and stagnant right now. And when I move you forward in this 2019 year, before your birthday, I will place it in about the October month. I feel as if there's a move coming. Are you planning on moving or thinking of moving?
Yes.
So this energy opens up towards the end of the year for the move. And this year is so important for you to recognize who you are, your purpose, your mission. You've really been doing some soul searching. And in the searching of the soul, you're coming to this understanding that life isn't the way you thought it was going to be. And you're going, oh, holy crow, I've got to make some adjustments. And you're really looking for that significant partnership that's going to stand by your side. Yes?
Right. That's correct.
I feel as if you got left holding the bag in a past relationship. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if you're referring to my current one. If
Well-
that's considered.
We're going to the past first because this is where they take me, okay? And it's
wow.
interesting because we haven't recuperated from that.
Yeah.
And that's the central point of attraction, and that's what's attracting what you're experiencing now. I have to go where the root is. So adjust what's going on inside of you, and things around you begin to recalibrate. What is the birth date of the person connected with you now?
May 10th, 1982.
Okay. Tremendous change for them. They are going through somersaults, roller coaster, tossed upside down. They really got a lot to figure out. And you're just sitting here going, dude, can you get it together? Right?
Yep.
Okay. Give him a little time here.
Okay.
He doesn't process things the same way you do.
Yeah.
He has meltdowns regularly. So you have to let him have his space right now. There's great energy, there's great caring. He may not be the perfect match for you because you feel like you have to mother him. And this is something the two of you have to work out between the two of you. But there is great caring there. He just is not in a good place within himself and his experiences that are going on around him. So trust that you're being fully supported. At the end of this year, this 2019 year, you'll have a much better understanding of what you want in relationship, particularly this relationship. And when I flip you into 2020, great business work, financial expansion. So hang on a little longer.
Yay.
Everything comes together. All right, Christine, I'm
Awesome.
so glad we're able to connect. How did you hear about the show?
You know, through a Facebook, I ran across you on Facebook. Somebody was sharing your page.
Oh,
so
wonderful.
That's how I found you.
Thank you so much. Christine, share the page if you're so kind, and be sure to like the page and follow the page. This way you'll know whenever I'm on. We love to offer this opportunity for people to connect and communicate.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, honey. God bless you, and keep me posted.
I shall.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. We've got to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Steve. Steve is in Broward County. Steve, how are you?
I'm here. I'm hanging in there.
You know, it's funny, when I went to pick up your call, I heard that song, Hang On, Sloopy, Sloopy, Hang On, whatever that song is. I was like, oh, poor Steve's just hanging in there waiting for an angel to drop down something on his lap or something. He's just watching the clouds go by. Yes, indeed. Just waiting for something. Yeah.
Tonight, I'm asking a question about my daughter. I very rarely do this, but, I'm
Good.
talking on her behalf, and she don't even know it. I have a situation since in the last couple of weeks
Yes.
and leading up to the week, possibly another 2 weeks, this week and the next week,
Yes.
where we have 3 chefs in the kitchen. But we'll all have the same intent. You know my daughter's going off to college.
Yes.
She's going off to college up north. All 3 of us are trying to get there. We're doing it by all sorts of means. We're just trying to figure out what spirit sees in this and how's this going to play out. Because we got to get her there sometime in early July.
Okay. What college is she going to?
She's going to University of Pennsylvania.
Okay. And why do we have so many chefs in the kitchen?
One person wants to relocate with my daughter, and Spirit knows who that is.
Yeah, we know that one.
The other 2, we're just trying to get her there because this is an opportunity of a lifetime.
Right.
Just get there if you can. That's what the song says, right?
You can meet me on. Yeah.
You go.
Yeah. I love that song. I don't care if you get here. Get here if you can. Yes, she will get there. I don't know how it's going to play out for the one who wants to relocate there. Like, that just doesn't seem to fall into place easily. And I feel like that's kind of complicating things, if that makes sense to you.
Yes,
Okay.
It does.
All right, that's throwing the monkey wrench. Like, it's not about you. Sit down, be quiet. It's about your daughter stepping upon her journey. And a lot of gifts and presents are along the path for her. Do not let her get distracted by drama. Focus. Everything's going to fall in perfect order. And you're going too, yes?
No, I'm not going.
Oh, yes, you are. We'll get you there. Somehow you're going to get there. You're going to visit her there. I see you there. Maybe you won't be there for day 1, but you're going.
I'll eventually visit there because I know people all throughout Philadelphia, and that's what I'm trying to,
Right.
get the other person involved The other day, we had a vicious argument. It was one-sided, and I win. But the intent was to tell her, listen, let this person go and let her live her life. You know, Spirit was there. You probably there in spirit as well.
Yeah.
I just can't get through this person because they have a titanium head, and they're trying to get back at me. But the intent, just my daughter there.
It is, and it will work out, and the other person's going to try to get things done. It's just going to fall apart. So you just keep your daughter on the path of what she needs to do for herself, with her scholarships, with everything that's lining up for her, so that she can just go. Okay?
And then the third chef is a person of money who wants to say, listen, I got money. I want to throw it at everybody. I don't know what to do with that third chef because, money talks. So.
But you know what? People want to help.
Yes.
And one of the things that you've learned through this journey of being turned upside down,
yeah,
you turn me, right? So inside out and round, you've been going crazy because things have been out of your control. Allow the person, they have an ulterior motive of sorts. They do have some agenda to this, but they're going to help your daughter, okay?
Yes.
So let it roll. All right? Because in the end, your daughter is going to benefit, and the agenda of this person is really well-meaning.
Yes.
So we're going to take it from the heart, and whatever the catch is, it's going to work itself out, Steve.
Okay, so Spirit does see her actually matriculating there, and she's looking so forward to it. She's a brainiac, and
she's there. She's going to get there. She's going to get there, even if you have to do anything you have to do. You're going to get her there.
Yep, that is correct. I will do anything I got to do to get her there. So.
Yes, and she's off to a great future. Okay.
Yes, I see that too.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
Well, thank you, Sarah, for
You're
that.
welcome.
Because it was weighing heavy on my heart,
Yeah, just let everybody, I love this other song. Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear a word they're saying, only the echoes of my mind. So just tune them out. Tune them out.
How do you get through to a person who doesn't listen, though? An adult
You don't. You just let them talk. It's like Charlie Brown. Right? That's all. All right? And stop arguing. There's no need to argue. You just be quiet. Just be like, okay, yeah, Because in your head you're going, yeah, well, Sarah Spirtiual said it's not going to play out quite like that. So you could have your grandiose ideas, but it ain't working, baby.
Yeah, I see that too. All right.
Okay, and she'll get there eventually, but she's trying to make your daughter's moment about her, and it's about your daughter's journey to college, and she's worked very hard for this experience. So we hold the space, the light, and the energy, and everyone who's ever sent a child off to college, we're all rooting for her and for you, my dear. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to come right back to the phone lines. And I've got to get on Facebook. I don't know what's going on there, but I think we got some questions. So let me get answering some questions, and then we're going to be right back. So stay with us. Don't go away.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice?
Have you ever felt you were created for more than the life you are living? Have you always felt different, had unfulfilled dreams, and realized you wanted more from life? Revitalize your unique essence and purpose at the Reignite Your Light Summit, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort. Learn more at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Rediscover yourself with internationally known author Dan Millman, critically acclaimed actress Dee Wallace, celebrity happiness coach Robert Mack, and Sarah Spiritual, along with some of today's top spiritual teachers and coaches. Get your tickets today at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Reignite your life with us, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story.
Every soul has its story. What's your story? Let's see what's going on here. We are going to answer your questions, 888-565-1470. You're listening to Sarah Spiritual. I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are offering you answers to your questions. And we are talking to the heavens. And Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, we make these connections for you, and we guide you through some of life's questions. And we've got some people on Facebook who are posing some interesting questions about their purpose, their passion, making connections with their spirit guides, how to make those connections. So let's see who's got a question for us on Facebook. KC Miranda. Speaking of purpose and passion, that just happens to be her question. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Helena. She says, can you help me understand my soul's purpose? You know, there's a great creative flair within you, Casey Miranda, and your purpose is to be the guide of others, but in an entertaining, creative way. And there's a mission for you to assist others in a creative, healing, connective way. And this is something that's going to be opening up for you more and more in the next 3 years. When I take you into the energy around you now, I see so much music around you. I see so many connective dots that lead you to music and dance and flow, almost as if this is something that enlightens you and lifts your soul and your spirits. There's an angel that walks with you, and this angel is a very creative dancing energy that brings the flow, the rhythm of life. So when you're feeling out of rhythm, ask your angels for guide to get you back in the universal flow and feel the rhythm of life. There's a song that says, the rhythm of life is a powerful beat, puts a tingle in your fingers and a tingle in your feet. Rhythm on the inside, rhythm on the out, because the rhythm of life is a powerful beat. And that's what I see around you, a powerful beat leading you down the path of enlightenment. And as you become more enlightened, your creative, wonderful, passionate flair assists others in a guiding, healing way. So enjoy these next couple of years, because when I spin you out into 2022, can't believe I'm talking about that, you're going to be full set, dead in the purpose, right there in the middle of it. So just enjoy this journey and self-discovery. Thank you, Casey Miranda, for your Facebook question. Let's take another question from Facebook, and we welcome your calls at 888-565-1470. And if those phone lines are busy, don't worry. Don't hang up. Just keep dialing, because we want to talk to you. Angie Maria Melendez. She says, any messages for me? You know, the first thing that I'm made aware of is that career, business, work, expansion is so important this year. Laying your ducks in a row, getting everything together, knowing your next step for career so that you can lay a strong foundation for yourself, your family, and your advancement in the next years to come. Focusing on career, making those adjustments. And Angie Maria, there feels like there's an opportunity for you to study or take some additional course or certification that is going to up the ante of your worth in the marketplace. So give some thought and consideration to that. And when that feeling comes over you, don't put it off. Angie Maria Melendez, go for it, honey, because there's a great groundwork you're laying for your career and your finances for the years to come in this calendar year of 2019. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here? Robin Berlone. Hey, Sarah, any messages from the spiritual world? The first thing that I'm made aware of just for you is that you've been asking a lot of questions of your guides and your angels, and you've been really in tune with the sole purpose of you and understanding who you are. And you're doing this deep dive, a dive that is asking you, who are you? What's your legacy? The importance of your journey? And what can you do to leave a legacy on this planet? I see beside you a woman. This woman gives me flowers, makes me feel as if there's a birthday anniversary that comes for her, anniversary of passing or birthday. She's connected on the mother's side of the family. She makes me feel as if she wants you to know that you're supported and that you're loved. And there's something about your personality that reminds everyone of her. Thank you so much, Robin Berlone, for your Facebook question, and know that you are loved by this woman. It feels as if she's in the place of the grandmother energy. So thank you so much for your participation. All right, we're going to take one more question from Facebook before we go to our commercial break. Who else do we have? Dory Dees. Hey, Sarah, thanks so much for sharing your time with us. Any message for me? She's pretty down. Dory Dees, you've been navigating some shark-infested waters. And my goodness, they're just gunning for you at that job. Hark, you better look out. Makes me feel as if they think that you're fish food. Yes, indeed. They just want to throw you to the sharks and just have everyone eat you alive. But you stay your course, Dory Dees. You stand in your truth and your authenticity, and you do a great job. There's going to be advancement and promotion for you. I just feel as if the sharks are trying to make you not get to the clear sailing waters. Don't let that distract you. Focus. There's going to be relocation and a better position that comes for you. Don't take the fall for someone else, my dear Dory Dees, because here on Facebook, we know DWD. So Dory Dees, we are done with drama, honey. So let's get rid of that drama. Don't feed into the shark-infested waters. Focus on your action at your job and know advancement, promotion will be yours. Don't let the bad guys see you sweat it, honey. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to go back to Facebook in a bit. Before we go on to break, I want to say pick up the phones. Join us at 888-565-1470. And on this commercial break, I'm going into Facebook. We're going to keep answering some questions. Come chat with me. Visit me in the little chat room. Let's talk about what's going on and answer your questions while we go to our commercial break. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know We're going to be right back.
There's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Staying healthy is difficult. What nutritional supplements should you take? What foods are best for you? What health practitioner should you see? You've got health questions, I've got health answers. From heartburn to hemorrhoids, pain to pimples, carpal tunnel to the common cold, gluten to gallbladder, and gingivitis, and all points in between. I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Tune into my Sunday talk show at 10 o'clock on Talk 1470 WNN.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Listen for Invite Health with Jerry Hickey and Amanda Williams. Weekday mornings at 9. WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM, W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
It takes a whole lot more effort to get something started in your life than it does to keep it moving.
Del Walmsley has moved thousands of radio listeners closer to a great life. The Del Walmsley Show is now on in South Florida on Talk 1470, Monday at 5, Tuesday through Friday at noon. Listen and move towards your great life today.
They say it should be impossible for bumblebees to fly because their wings are too small for their bodies. But bumblebees don't care. They just fly. Bright Expectations is dedicated to helping our Florida residents with special needs and unique abilities find the resources, support, and inspiration that they and their families need to break barriers and achieve their dreams. Visit www.brightexpectations.com to start your journey today.
This message is sponsored by the Florida Department of Health, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear, Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
Yes, indeed, there is a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are connecting to all of you. And I do hope that you visit me. It's not too late to go to the Reignite Your Light Summit. Go to www.reigniteyourlightevents.com and join us. We have some of the top speakers that are going to be there. I'm going to be entertaining some of my original songs I'll be performing, and I'll be there doing readings and answering questions. And of course, I'm going to have some Sarah Spiritual products there as well. So I hope you join us. Go to Reignite Your Light or simply go to sarahspiritual.com and join us there. It's not too late. Go ahead, put in the product code Sarah 2019. You're going to save 50. Come on down. Spend the weekend with us. Work with some of the best speakers, the best motivational people, the most wonderful spiritual beings on the planet are going to be gathered here. We've got Dan Millman, we've got T. Wallace, we've got Robert Mack, the happiness coach, we've got Kelly Kucha, we've got Christian Sinclair, Amber, We've got Rachel Camfield, we've got Joelle, and we've got Robin Rose and me. So come on, join the event. And next weekend, we've got a great event happening at the center. I've got Calvin Cates. Calvin is going to be hosting the crystal bed, the healing energy that transforms and connects to the Casa Dam Ignacio in Brazil. And these crystals are geared to relieve and alleviate emotional and physical and spiritual attachments and really put your body in the state of grace and healing. And speaking of healing and aligning your body, Kim Skokin is our neuropathic doctor. She's a certified natural health professional. She's a board-certified holistic health practitioner and a certified holistic nutritionist. And Kim, she does work at the center as well. So I would really love if you took the time to get an assessment by Kim, because when Kim assesses you, my goodness, you'll find out just what you need to tweak so you could have that wonderful, fulfilled, healthy life that you're looking to have. I know that she connected me with some fabulous drops that I could take just a few before I go to bed, and it just makes for a great restful night. Sometimes we don't know what's out of alignment in our body, but Kim, she knows just how to identify what it is and put you on track with her homeopathic solutions. So please visit Kim at our center. It's wonderful that we could have her there. She is really there to assist people, and we want you to spend that time. And we also have Isabel. Isabel Prado is our reflexologist, and Isabel is there to help you on your path of healing as well. You see, we're not just a place where you get a reading. We are a wonderful enlightenment center that assists you on the journey of health, healing, and your personal fulfillment of all your dreams and aspirations. And Isabel is there to help you reduce some of those fine lines and wrinkles. And she's also there to help you relieve your tension. And she does fabulous reflexology for the hands, the face, and the ears. And many have said that by doing reflexology with Isabel, they've become more connected to their spirit guides and their angels. So if you want to help bridge that connection, you might as well visit Isabel. Oh, speaking of anti-aging, did you know that Kim just got back from an anti-aging convention? And let me tell you, she's got some great tricks up your sleeve. So we're going to be doing some anti-aging work at the center as well. Sounds exciting? Stay tuned, because we've got a lot of creative things coming up at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. And for now, we've got to get back to the phone lines and visit everybody on Facebook. Who's got a question for us on Facebook? Let's finish up on our Facebook before we go back to the phone lines. All right, we've got that there. Let's see who we've got going. Perfect. Let's see. And here we go. Julia JN. Hey, Sarah, do you see a purpose in my being a spiritual coach or anything in this direction? You know what? First thing I see here, Julia, is a personal coach, a spiritual coach. This would be of a great asset to you because you've already been advising people and helping people on the journey of life. And for you to solidify the skill set to do that would be wonderful. And I can see a very great entrepreneurial business forming for you. And when I spin out the energy and I look at this, the first thing I'm made aware of is that this is really an important foundation for your career this year. It's an important time for you to lay some new groundwork. And next year, you're really going to get tuned up and connected to the soul. And then in 2021, expansion galore. So you go for that spiritual coach opportunity. Don't second guess yourself. You are born to lead. You are born to be a way shower and born to be a light. Just like the song that I sing, there's a light. And that light, Julia, is you. Go ahead, fulfill that goal of being a spiritual coach. Thank you, everyone, for your questions on Facebook. Do hope that you share the page. And we're going to go right back to the phone lines. And I've got to go to, we've got to go to Carolyn, and she's in San Diego. Carolyn, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great, Carolyn. And is this your first time calling into the show?
Yes, it is.
Great. How'd you hear about the show?
It was someone on Facebook that had shared your video.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we say thank you to someone on Facebook, wherever they are, and thank you everyone who's sharing the page.
Yes,
we love to make these connections. So, my dear, expansion is important for you. Spreading to new horizons is important for you. And there's some changes that you're getting ready to make in this year. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm actually moving,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm establishing myself in work, and everything seems to be leveling out besides one area in my life that is I'm totally oblivious to.
Well, what about love there, right?
Yes.
What about love? You know, this is really the time for you to focus on the foundation of who you are, who you've come to be, and spreading yourself out. Almost as if we have to share who we are, our public self, before we go into the intimate self. It's something that it's been coming up for you a lot. Last year, you stepped in some personal power. Year before and the year before, you seem to have been cleaning house. So when I take you into 2015, 2016, we were like, they're out, they're out, they're out, we're changing. And you've been clearing up a lot of energy that has now led you to this 2019 year. And boy, you're finally starting to feel good, yes?
Yes.
But you're also holding on to some energy of past relationships. And this is where we're doing some healing. So we're really not ready to be ready for that love just yet. And so now's the time for you to work on what you want to create for yourself, for your own personal fulfillment, foundation, and your own personal success. And as you step into that personal success and you feel the vibe of who you are, you're not going to settle anymore.
True.
We're not recruiting down. We're recruiting up. Yes?
Yes.
Equal vibrational match is what we're looking to create. And you've got that power. And this is an important time. The move will go smoothly. Advancement in work will be expeditious. We're going to see a lot of movement in work. And next year, you're going to kind of have a better idea of where the playing field will take you. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope I answered your question. And visit my page, Sarah Spiritual. Be sure to like the page, follow the page. This way you always know when we are on. And check out my website, sarahspiritual.com. Welcome.
Will do. Thank you.
God bless you. Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. Right back to the phone lines we go. And we're going to go to Denise. And Denise is in Pembroke Pines. Denise, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. And some issues going on with your husband, yes?
Yes.
Breath, breathing, very laborious, yes? He's having trouble with his breath, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is a long road for him. Lungs seem to have gotten, I almost want to say contaminated or compromised. Does that make any sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. What's your question, Denise?
I just want to know what the road to recovery is, if there is any.
What is your husband's birthday?
He is 9/29/45. I mean, he's in the hospital now.
Right. Well, your husband isn't ready to give up, my dear.
Good.
It's going to take quite a few days for this to become at a level where he can be released.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a particular treatment that they're putting him through right now, please?
Yes.
Okay. When we wind down from that treatment, we'll know more.
Mm-hmm.
July 2nd seems to be a moment where we know better whether he's full steam ahead and healing or slipping back. He's got a little wiggle room here, depending on what they do next in the hospital for him, determines his outcome. I'm not God, but I know that he is here to fight.
Okay.
Okay? And you give him my
All
best, yes?
I will. Thank you, Sarah,
You're
so
welcome.
much.
Thank you. Keep me posted. All right.
I will.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and I welcome your calls. Be sure to call in at 888-565-1470. And I'm going to go to Lake Worth, and I've got Mary Ann on the line. Mary Ann, how are you?
I'm okay, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Mary Ann, and how can I assist you?
I just have a lot going on. It's like up and down. I have a full plate.
You do, but I also see a move.
A move?
A move. Are you
Really?
planning on moving?
Not really, no.
I see a move coming for you.
Really?
Yeah. This is something that's going to even things out for you. Marianne, when I look at this energy, I feel as if we've been stuck and stagnant for the past 5 years. Is that true?
True.
And we need a change. And you have toyed around with moving, yes?
Back and forth, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you put it out there in the energy, and yeah, it's still there, yeah. So it's possible, my dear, okay? It is very possible. Just be open to that, because the universe wants to take something off your plate for you.
But I have to finish what's here, settle with the courts and stuff.
I understand.
I understand. Who knows when that's going to happen?
Well, I didn't say you were moving tomorrow, did I?
No.
Okay. Just be open to that. And that will settle up. It should be something that closes out this calendar year of 2019. They're dragging their feet because not everybody can agree, yes?
Right.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, according to some people, you have no rights. Oh, really? Yeah. Some people want to make it difficult for you, is what I hear. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Gentleman who is connected to you, who's passed, stands above you, makes me feel as if he's in the position of a husband, yes?
No, my husband's alive.
Husband, brother, something in that age group, please.
My brother's passed about a year ago.
Okay, because this...
But we had...
Okay, that's fine. Don't give me any more. That's fine. Okay. Because I have a gentleman, he stands like he's in the age group of a husband, a brother. Okay, this is where he places himself in that position. For me, is how I line him up. Something about a birthday or anniversary coming, having to do with him. So you have a birthday coming up, sweetheart, because there's something connected to him of importance soon.
My birthday passed in March.
Okay.
I had an anniversary.
Connected to him.
His birthday was coming in December.
Okay. Nope. There's something connected to him. Birthday, anniversary, something of importance to him that's coming. He wants you to know that he's with you. Even if you say you butted heads in this point where he's on the other side, I place him as he's not holding that vibration. That was, you're both stubborn, yes?
Definitely.
And so I feel as if he could never be wrong, but now he understands what's not wrong and how everything was actually in perfect order.
Wow.
When I bring him close to you, I feel as if he could never say, I'm sorry, but in the end, he tried to do something to make something up. This is how he makes me feel. So I don't know if it's something he did for you or something he didn't do for you, but there's something that he, in the end, made things better. So hold that with you because he's very, very close to you right now.
Okay. He made things worse.
Is it possible in his making it worse, my dear, he thought he was making it better because...
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. This is how I just feel like there's something he did towards the end. His intention was to make it better.
But it made it worse.
Okay. Well, that was his intention.
Wow.
It's like something he did right before the end, yes?
Yes.
Okay. This is what he tells me. So thank you for the clarification. How can I assist you, my dear?
I just want things to get better, for my mom in her situation. And courts, that's what I want. I want courts to be over and done with.
Okay. It's going to take most of this year for that all to be done, okay?
This year?
Yes. Most of this year.
Yeah. I'm just, it's a lot on my plate.
I understand. And you will navigate it. You know that saying, God never gives you something you can't handle.
Correct.
Okay.
I have a lot to handle.
I know, but it's all going to fall into place perfectly.
Good.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you so much, Marianne, for calling. God bless you.
Thanks, Sarah.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take another question from Facebook. Before we go to commercial, let's see. Who do we have here on Facebook? Sita Mahadio. Any love messages? Well, Sita, one of the things that I'm made aware of is that this year is about relationships, connections, communication, and commitment. And I don't feel that we have had this strength in relationship to move forward in commitment. Be open to love and how love can transform your life. I feel as if there's a closed door around you, almost as if you're not letting someone completely in. Be open and trust that the universe is going to guide you through this journey of love. And towards the end of this 2019 year, I feel partnership, connection, significant growth in love. So be open and receptive to this and be open to let it happen, my dear. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here live on Facebook? Let's see. We've got Michael Bigelow. Anything for me, May 23rd, 1994. First thing that I see here for you, Michael, is that this energy that I see is very strong, almost as if you've been hitting your head against the wall, like you've been trying to move forward and you hit a wall. Trying to move forward and hit a wall. There's a creative flair to you that needs to be explored. And when we explore it moving forward, this year gives you an opportunity to connect with people who are going to take your passion and help you move it in a forward motion. But patience is going to be key. There's nothing that Michael Bigelow cannot do. But what Michael Bigelow has to do is focus on what his heart wants him to do next and stay single-mindedly on purpose for that action, and things will come forward for you, Michael. This is an important groundbreaking year for career and self-expression, so explore it and enjoy it. Thank you, Michael Bigelow, for your Facebook question. I know you're feeling a little stuck and stagnant. It's going to pass, my dear. Thank you. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to come right back to the phone lines and right back to Facebook. We welcome your calls at 888-565-1470. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie play.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. for yourself or for a thoughtful gift. There's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Yes, indeed. We are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are connecting to all of you and answering your calls at 888-565-1470. And I've got to go right back to the phone lines. I've got Jada, and Jada is in Port St. Lucie. Jada, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Jada, and how can I assist you tonight?
Okay, I have 3 questions.
Okay, well, let's
2 for me and 1 for my best friend.
Okay, first let's pick your most important question.
My most important question is, I decided to go to the Air Force. So I'm just wanting to know what base, like worldwide, because I'm considering like going out of the country too, would be best for me and my son as far as like housing, weather, environment.
Do you have a couple of choices there, Jada?
I'm thinking about Germany.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom, like, she wants me to stay close to her.
Okay.
She lives in Massachusetts, so she's like, stay in the Northeast, somewhere in the Northeast. But
okay.
I don't want to see, like, other places.
I understand, but what's the pull to Germany? Because I don't really see that as a good fit for you.
Just because I always wanted to go there.
Going there and living there, 2 totally different stories. How old is your son?
Yeah,
How old is your son?
He's going to be 5 next month.
So he would be going to school there?
Yes.
Okay. Let's pass on Germany.
Okay. I was also thinking, like, staying in the States. If I were to stay stateside, I
I'd
would
see you on
do,
the West Coast.
on the West Coast.
Sorry, Mom.
Like California. I was thinking California, but I don't know how that would be.
San Diego.
San Diego? Okay. San Diego's nice. I've been interested in that area before, but I'm just scared of earthquakes and stuff. I'm like, eh.
Sweetheart, you're in the Air Force. You're going to be scared of a little earth tremor? Really? Really? For real?
That's like a
For real.
That's like a lifehood paranoia of earthquakes.
Well, when you're in the Air Force, you're going to overcome a lot of paranoia, my honey. So suck it up, because they're going to expect you to suck it up. So, you're embarking on something that is adventurous, but is going to challenge you and is going to force you to overcome your fears. And San Diego feels like a vibrational fit for you. And it's a nice place for Mom to visit. And Massachusetts is cold. So if you want to be cold, then go to Massachusetts.
I don't want to be cold. I'm used to nice weather. So,
Well,
yeah,
San
that
Diego
makes
gets
sense.
chilly
California.
too. San Diego gets chilly too. So, but enjoy this journey. You still have quite a bit to pass through before you get your assignment as to your base. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so let's pass through the tests and the physicals and let's do all that first. You got a lot to do before you figure out where you're going to live.
True.
Okay.
I'm almost there.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Okay? All right, perfect. What's the question for your friend?
She is pregnant, and she is very concerned about carrying her baby to full term. And she's saying that
what's her birthday? What's her birthday?
Her birthday is March 16th.
Okay. What's November have to do with her?
I'm not sure. Okay. No, but I know she's trying to move.
Okay. When is she due?
I'm sorry?
When is the baby due?
Well, she just found out she was pregnant like a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be due till like next year, probably like March.
Okay. Something about November. Something about November and her, the baby, something about November. But why is she concerned? I don't see a reason for her to be concerned.
It's just that, like, a lot of, she's hearing, because we have a Jamaican background, and so, like, she's hearing, like, a lot of Jamaican superstitions saying,
okay, we're not going to, don't go there. Don't
pregnant.
go there. Don't go there. Don't even go there. That's not necessary. It's a rule of thumb that when we have something that's important to us, that not everybody can hold the right space. It's written, let your desires be spoken only unto God. So no, we should, in the Asian culture, they don't tell anyone until they're like 5 months, 6 months pregnant. So there are reasons for that, but we're not going to fall a victim to superstition and then put out the fear of her not carrying a baby to term because she told the wrong people who aren't going to be happy for her. You're not going there. Okay? That's creating energy. That's creating an outcome that is not what we desire. So don't feed into fear. Anything that generates fear is void of God. End of story. End of story. Never let those things come out of your mouth. And next time someone has something important that they want to celebrate, keep it to yourself. And you don't have to worry what other people are thinking. She will be fine. November's important to this pregnancy or some aspect of her and the baby. So that's a marker in time for her.
She told me she had a car accident in November when she was 17.
Okay. Well, November's important to her. That's all they're telling me. Maybe I can connect with her sometime in person, and then we'll be able to connect a little better for that. But that's what they tell me. All right? Don't feed into any superstitions, please. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, I
All
tried to
right.
tell her that.
All right, my dear. Thank you so much for calling, and good luck in the Air Force.
Thank you. Oh, I have one more question.
No, you don't. Nope, you don't. We're changing channels.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it moving tonight. Thank you so much. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
888-565-1470. We got so many people on hold and so many people on Facebook. We want to keep the party moving. And we've got to go to, let's see, I've got to go to Mary in Houston. Mary in Houston. And then we're going to go to Facebook. So we're going to line up those questions for us on Facebook. Mary, how are you in Houston?
I'm fine.
Good, Mary. I can kind of hear you, a little crackly in the background, but how can I assist you tonight?
Just what do you see, like, for me and my health-wise?
Hello? Yes, I'm connecting there for a minute, please. Okay. So, Mary, the first thing they make me aware of is that end of last year into this year has been a little bit difficult for you, is the word they want me to use. Does that make sense to you?
Very difficult.
Okay. And we've passed through some dark times, particularly since October of last year, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's a health concern that we're waiting to pass through. Is this also true?
Yes.
Okay. This too shall pass, they tell me. There's a guide, an angel, and a loved one who stand connected to you. First, I have the guide. The guide is a spirit guide that is of adventure and a pioneer. Back in the day, you were the strong one around everyone, yes? And you would lead the way for other people, and you were loyal to a fault, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. This spirit guide is not going to leave your side. You ask God for a miracle. Is this true?
All the time.
Okay. They heard you. Not everybody asks for a miracle, but they specifically, your guide told me you asked for a miracle. Body is leveling out, yes?
I'm not sure.
It is leveling out. Hold the vision of it leveling out. Allow the body to do what it needs to do. There is a subsequent appointment in the month of August, please, or a test or something we have to do in the month of August.
There are tests all the time.
Okay. There's something coming up in August. This will be a telltale, a marker, something that will be of importance for you.
Okay.
Okay. Body's recalibrating, Mary.
Great.
Do not hold a vision of anything related to fear. You understand me?
Yes.
Okay. Transition happens in the energy of the health, and the health gets in a more stabilized manner. The levels become stabilized. This makes sense to you, yes? Mm-hmm.
I hope so.
But they would be talking about your levels, yes, Mary? This is what they... Okay, I see this stabilizing.
I don't know.
Mary?
Yes, I don't know. I mean, what is stabilizing? My energy or
your health?
My health?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
It's just that every time it's something else, it's worse and worse.
Okay. We're clearing out old energies, and you asked for a miracle, did you not?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they heard me.
They heard you. So allow the universe, and don't doubt the miracles possible.
Okay.
The next thing that I have here for you is that Archangel Michael is with you, and he brings you the energy of protection and strength and justice. And when I move that energy in front of you, it evens out the injustices that have slowed you down. You've carried a lot of angst and hurt through a good part of your life. This is true, Mary, yes?
This is true.
And it has manifested in the physical body.
I believe that.
It has. So as we heal that, the body heals. When you awaken in the morning, say, I am of divine health and I am healed. Every aspect of my body is illuminated with divine light. Therefore, I am restored to perfection. I am restored to perfection. As I say this, I tell you, I energetically program the energy around you to assist you in manifesting that if you are willing. The body is almost passing the torch of one complication after another, after another, after another, to the point that you feel as if you're 90 years old. And I know some 90-year-olds that feel more healthy than you do at this moment. But if you view this as temporary, this will pass. And there's something they have yet to identify that is actually problematic in the body. So allow them to continue to test, because there's something that serves almost as a catalyst that if we were to regulate it, is the word they give me. I'm not a doctor, so I cannot give you medical terms, and I cannot diagnose you. So I'm careful what I say. So we use words that are perhaps ambiguous, but you knowing your story can identify that something, if something were to be regulated that is out of balance, that we're not quite in the know yet, a lot of these health complications would subside, is the word they give me. And some are byproducts of things they've given you to treat you. Good Lord. So complicated.
I take like 10 medications.
So complicated. So one by one, you see yourself eliminating them. Not that you do that, but you see yourself in your energy eliminating it so that we can streamline it. I believe medicine has a place, but that sounds like a lot of contradictions to me. But who knows?
Yeah.
Hold the vision. Your angels have heard you. Okay. How did you hear about the show, Mary?
Facebook.
Well, we welcome you.
Thank you. I have another question.
Yeah.
My mom.
Mm-hmm. Is the other person who's around you, yes?
She hasn't passed yet.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know how long she'll be here.
Well, that's for her to decide. When's her birthday?
July 3rd, 1929.
Okay. Powerful time. Strong woman.
Oh, yeah.
She definitely wants to see this birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good.
So let her see that. It's not that far away. There's a lot happening on the planets around that time, July 2nd, July 3rd, a lot of eclipses. So there's something that she wants to accomplish first before she transitions. There's a woman who stands above you in spirit as well. And she supports you as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for calling. Continue
Thank
to
you.
follow us. And you're welcome. Visit us on our page, Sarah Spiritual, on Facebook, and join our family.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
I do follow you.
Thank you. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we've got to go back to the phone lines and back to Facebook. Matter of fact, when I'm here on break, I got questions to answer, so please don't go away. Be sure to hear a word from our sponsors. We got some good stuff coming up, so stay with us, everyone. We're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice?
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Everything comes when the stars are aligned, and my goodness, did they align for a full moon? It was a little rainy here in sunny South Florida, but we had this full moon the beginning of the week, and I heard some real crazy stories. You got a crazy full moon story? Share it in the feed. Tell me on my page. let's go. Did you share the Sarah Spiritual page? We really want to share this experience with all of you, and we're talking to heaven. So some of you on the feed are asking about your loved ones on the other side, and we're going to make connections, and I love making connections. If you call us at 888-565-1470, love to answer your questions. We do pick some questions in the feed, so if I get a message for you, a direct connect from a loved one, we're going to go to your message because we want to give you accurate, connected information that is verifiable for you. So I need to wait for just the right person to connect into me. If you were sitting here in front of me, we could line them up, baby. Matter of fact, who wants to come to the Expedito Enlightenment Center and have a personal session with me, Sarah Spiritual? Visit sarahspiritual.com and join the experience. So we're going to go back to the phone lines and see what's going on. And let's see. Who do we have here? Let's see. And I got to send this here. Okay. Do you enjoy this show? Is this something that you like? I want to hear from you. Let me know in the feed that this is a good show for you and that you like sharing the show. Do you like sharing the show? Do you like sharing the experience? Do you like my posts? Who follows me in Cleopatra the cat? That's an exciting experience, isn't it? Yes, indeed. She really upstages me all the time. I've got to go back to the phone lines, and I've got Nicole, and Nicole is in Coral Springs. Nicole, how are you tonight?
Hi.
Hi, Nicole. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Are you laying some fast tracks for your career this year, baby?
I'm so sorry?
Are you laying fast tracks for your career this year, baby girl? Are you?
Hoping to be. I don't have a job right now.
You're laying fast tracks for your career. I don't care if you don't got a job. I connect with you, and my spirit guide said, girl, you got a job coming. We're going to lay some fast tracks. We're going to move some things forward. So don't get stuck in the pause button and lose yourself. Enjoy the break. You're also fine-tuning where it is you're going to go next because you went through a metamorphosis about 2 years ago, and you're still coming out of that, yes? And then last year, around November, I think you got flipped on your head because things really got out of sorts, and you're just getting your balance back, yes? And I mean this figuratively, not literally, yes?
Yes,
Okay.
I am. I think I had more of a mental breakdown.
You did. That's why you got flipped on your head, honey. That's a polite way of saying one step away from cuckoo, but that's okay because it was all right.
Yeah.
You needed to let things go. You had put so many things before yourself, Nicole, that you lost yourself in the journey. And I see division around you as well, like almost like we had to step away from people in order to find yourself. Yes?
I did.
You did. Good move.
My mom. My mom, yes.
All right. But you know what? Moms mean well, but sometimes moms don't let us breathe.
Right.
So you're breathing now.
Me and my husband, we are trying to build a house up in Port St. Lucie, and we're having a really financial hardship right now, and I just want to know if you see it's the best path for us to head down building that route, building a house, or is it more, do we just lay low and just kind of...
Did you put money down on this? Did you put money down?
I did.
Okay.
We did.
So how are we going to lay low?
More of buy a smaller place, buy a condo.
Can you get your money back?
No.
So I'm sorry, you have money you can just drop down in Port St. Lucie and just walk away? Okay, then.
No, it was $1,000 down just to get the process started. And it's a lot more money to put down. And he's a firefighter, and we struggle as it is paycheck to paycheck. But we just don't know if getting out of Broward County is best since it's so expensive, or is that the right path? What do you see, or what do you feel?
Okay, thank you for both. I see, feel, felt, found. What an experience. But anyway, for your husband, he would stay in Broward County as a firefighter?
Correct.
Okay. That's a pretty long haul from Port St. Lucie to Broward County, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Is that a realistic goal for yourself and your family? Probably.
It is. He's on for 24 hours, so it's only like every third day.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's something you have to figure out, okay, between you.
Okay.
The other add-on to all of this condo business is that sometimes those fees get astronomical, yes?
Yes.
So you have to weigh that out because sometimes the fee exceeds your mortgage and you have no way to control that at times.
Right.
So choice is of importance. Yes, Broward County is getting expensive, but I need to ask, what is your husband's birthday? Because a lot is going to ride on his story.
March 23rd, 1988.
Next year is a better year for him to make a move. And I feel like there's a side business or something that he has to do. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Let him work on that and develop that. Now, depending on the timeline of the house, we can still leave that $1,000 down and let it ride on the slow track.
Okay.
And build simply. We don't need all the upgrades, yes?
No.
Okay. And he can be handy when he needs to be, yes?
Yes.
Well, then, by
I
golly.
feel like a financial freeway for us. I feel like we give, and
then stop giving.
Everything just piles up.
Stop giving.
Yeah.
You've got to do you right now, okay? When I move you forward, I do see a move. I feel as if you need to buy yourself the next 6 months. All right?
Okay.
All right, Nicole, how did you hear about the show?
I listened to you on the radio right after my dad passed away. This is the second time I was able to get through in 6 years.
Well, thank you so much for following us. And well, I know you were with your dad in spirit on Father's Day, so I'm sure he's very much with you, my dear. God bless you.
Okay.
It'll be all right. Work is coming. You'll see.
I hope so.
It will.
Okay,
Stay in
thank
touch
you.
with me. Answer me. Message me on
I will.
Facebook. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Talk 1470 and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Pull up a chair at the Brooklyn Cafe with Dawn and Freddie S. Weekdays at 1 p.m. WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Taking over-the-counter or prescription drugs unnecessarily is a drag, whereas feeling great like you used to is the way it ought to be. Learn how to feel, function, and perform to your full health potential. Tune into the Dr. Bob Martin Show, Sunday morning at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
They say it should be impossible for bumblebees to fly because their wings are too small for their bodies. But bumblebees don't care. They just fly. Bright Expectations is dedicated to helping our Florida residents with special needs and unique abilities find the resources, support, and inspiration that they and their families need to break barriers and achieve their dreams. Visit www.brightexpectations.com to start your journey today.
This message is sponsored by the Florida Department of Health, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
Talk here. Talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Have you ever felt you were created for more than the life you are living? Have you always felt different, had unfulfilled dreams, and realized you wanted more from life? Revitalize your unique essence and purpose at the Reignite Your Light Summit, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort. Learn more at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Rediscover yourself with internationally known author Den Millman, critically acclaimed actress Dee Wallace, celebrity happiness coach Robert Mack, and Sarah Spiritual, along with some of today's top spiritual teachers and coaches. Get your tickets today at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Reignite your life with us, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
That opens doors for
is a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are answering your questions right here live. 888-565-1470. And we've got some questions on Facebook, too. What have we got going on Facebook? And are we sharing the page? Are we being one? So Jenny Lynn Berkeley, we did talk about this a little bit on Facebook. Jenny Lynn in the background on the break. But we are looking for your daughter and her boyfriend. You know, it's a good fit for now, but I feel someone else coming. So just let them have their fun and be connected, but there's someone else coming for your daughter. So let this boyfriend and she just have a nice relationship. Someone else is going to come. Who else do we have here for ourselves here on Facebook? And we welcome your phone calls, 888-565-1470. Sarah, I need some answers. A lot going on. Vanessa Santa, she's also going through quite a bit of changes here. You know, Vanessa, this is a time for you that we're closing out a lot of doors, and I feel things are ending and new chapters are getting ready to begin. I feel as if you're feeling abandoned and disconnected from people, and that you're not feeling supported, almost as if everyone's kind of turning their back. It's a feeling of abandonment and not being supported. And when I move forward to help you in this journey by saying, focus on what makes Vanessa happy. And Vanessa, when you gather your thoughts, you're going to see what's not working for you in work. You're going to see what's not working for you in some of the inner circle, the family and friend relationships, and you're going to clear house. I'm actually feeling that 2020 also moves you. So there'll be a physical move. Your guardian angel is very much with you. You've been talking to your angels. You're very spiritually connected. And so trust that your angels will line things up for you perfectly. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here on Facebook? Let's see. Anita Rendering. She's like, oh, I want my twin flame to come into my life. Anita, you're getting ready, but it's not quite time for the twin flame. The twin flame, Anita, is not lined up to match you just yet. They're getting ready, doing their life experience. Twin flame connection is something that begins to happen for you. I see that energy, but it comes out after the 2022 mark. So allow yourself to connect with people and trust that you'll know exactly when your twin flames are right there in front of you. But there will be love in the meantime. But a real spiritual connection, that's got a little ways to come, my dear. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. One more from Facebook before we go right back to the phone lines. We got calls in Denver, New York, El Paso. Let's see. Claire Dix. Hi, Sarah. Will my twin flame and I reconcile soon? Your twin flame? That's a difficult batch of trouble right there. Your twin flame is really not seeing the energy the way you are and allowing things to flow and the relationship to grow. His birthday tells me that, well, he's really on a bit of a I'm right, you're wrong power trip. When I move forward, I take you into next year. Perhaps the end around December might open this back up. But give this man his space, Claire, because it's important that he comes to his own conclusions. Otherwise, he's going to walk out again. So please give him the space he needs so that, Claire, you two can have this connection. Use it as a great time to regroup and have a powerful spiritual growth spurt for yourself. Thank you, Claire, for your Facebook question. Going to go right back to the phone lines. And I've got to go to Camden. And Camden is in Denver. Camden, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great, Camden. And how can I assist you tonight?
Well, it's been some time since I spoke to you, and you were a wonderful source of guidance at that time, and I'm at another crossroads in my life and hoping that maybe you can give me some further guidance.
All right, well, you're getting ready to go to the roller coaster. Are you ready? Roller coaster. Ooh, ooh. It's up,
no.
It's down, it's all around. All right, so at this moment, bring the barf bag because you're going to need it. Because the changes are going to come quickly, because you've asked for change. Careful what you wish for. You've asked for change and shifts of things that aren't working for you. And suddenly you're becoming aware of, I need to change. I need to make a paradigm shift. I need to decide where I want to go, because things are actually becoming almost problematic. Like there's a lot of resistance around you. This makes sense, yes?
It does, very much.
And there's a lot of music around you. Are you listening to a lot of music?
I am, actually.
And are we doing some work with healing and music?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
I see it. Oh, my. And you want to do, you want not just work with yourself, but you want to do healing work?
Yes.
Oh, something's coming, I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be great. The air is coming, and something great is coming. Come on, deliver to me. It's coming. Patience, patience. You've got to let people be people. Ain't not everybody going to be on the same page. Just got to let it be. I see a facility. I see a facility. And we may have to cut some people out of the picture to get you there.
And anything around, I guess, 3 specific things. The relationship that I'm in now. Huh?
Roller coaster.
Even in that, in the relationship realm, huh?
You're noticing differences here that may not quite flow for you as you transfer your energy to a better purpose for you, yes? What is that person's birthday?
I'm sorry, say it again.
What is that person's birthday, your partner's birthday?
That person's birthday is 9/15/90.
Goodness gracious, they're stuck on stupid.
September 15th, 1990.
That's a stubborn person, yes?
Yes.
My spirit guide said they're stuck on stupid. That's what they said.
Uh-oh.
They can't get out of their own way right now, yes?
Feels that way sometimes.
Holding on to details that don't really define the relationship.
Yeah.
You are not their teacher. You're not their mentor. You're their partner. Hey, we got to go right for it. Be their partner, not their teacher. And then you'll see.
Is this going to survive this, or?
Yes, but you've got to be their partner.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear.
Let them come through their dark night of the soul.
All right. And then my work situation.
Yes.
Certainly a roller coaster, as you said. Is there anything specific that you see there in my decision that's coming, I feel?
Move.
Move.
I see movement. You think of making a change?
There is, yes.
Okay. Something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be great.
All right.
Choose
that
to
says a lot.
change. Choose to change. And everything has its time. Now, just because you get a bee in your bonnet doesn't mean we've got to do it now. It means that you're feeling the push. There's enough contrast around you for you to recognize this ain't working. So, the tools and the skill set that you're developing within yourself, in your job, in your task, and within your inner being, use them. It's an experience for growth. And this will allow you to set yourself up so that studio that I see, that music that I hear, that healing that I feel, it's all going to come together in the perfect time. 2020, we turn the corner. I got a new attitude. New openings for you. Be ready.
All right.
All right. Stay in touch with me, okay? Keep us posted.
Absolutely.
Roller
And
coaster.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you for remembering
Anything
us.
you see with my best friend, Sarah?
Best friend?
Yeah, anything in his world. He's going through a trial right now, and I'm just there to be there for him. But
But the
he's
wires
on
are
a roller
crossed.
coaster
The
now with him.
wires are crossed around him, and nobody's seeing the whole truth. Remember, we take that whole truth and nothing but the truth. No one's seeing the whole truth of the story. This is true, yes?
Yeah, no, that's very accurate.
Yes. So perhaps he can have a session with me because he really needs some guidance, because I feel as if he's ready to give up, and he shouldn't give up.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much, Camden.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too. God bless you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. Let's see. We've got to go back to Facebook. What do we have going on Facebook? Who do we have here? Hunter Law. Hunter Law says, any messages for me from my angels? You know, the first thing that I'm made aware of is that your angels want you to know that this is such a powerful time for you, Hunter Law. And there's an aspect of loyalty that has served you well and that has brought you the attention and the direction of many, because many have believed in you. But now I feel as if it's time for you to step out. And stepping out may not allow people to feel like you're supporting them, because you've got to put you first during this period. We're on a personal power time. This is a time to tune into the authenticity of who you are, and I see advancement coming for you. Almost as if you put yourself in the limelight, whether it's related to work or a product that you create. A product meaning a book, a platform, a teaching. You're meant to lead. So if the work is not supporting that, this may be your side hustle or side gig, but this will ultimately lead you to your purpose, Hunter Law. So thank you so much for your Facebook question. Speaking of my friends on Facebook, I'd love some feedback from you on Facebook. Is everyone on Facebook listening? Are you listening? Are you there? Can I get a shout out on Facebook? Can I have a roll call? Say, I'm here, I am. I'd love a roll call here from all of you who are on Facebook. Can we have that connection with you? Because I want to ask you a question. Shirley says, yes, I'm here. Do you love this show? Does this show make a difference in your life? Can you put that in the comments? Shirley says, I am. Shirley, let's round everybody up. MJ says she is. Angela Lauren says she's here. Let's talk about this. Do you know that every Wednesday we open up the energy and we ask the angels and the guides to support you? And even though I may not answer your question, the universe, God, the angels, our loved ones, they feel your questions. And even though we don't answer the question, they are there supporting you. And the reason why I say this is because we are opening up space, and every week we do quite a bit to put this show together for all of you. And I would like to know that you're supporting this. And if you support the show, even if it means something to you, I would like you to go to the link that I'm posting and donate to support the show. Why do I say that? Because there's a lot of time, work, and energy that gets put into this show. And there are people who volunteer their time so that we can help you week after week after week. And after 10 years of assisting you, I'm asking you to assist us in making this show greater, better, and for us to be able to reach more of you. But we need your help. Are you in now? Can you say, I'm in? I'm putting the link there. And I do ask that when you get a moment, that you pay it forward and assist us. Because there are times where we have assisted people on the journey that had nothing to do with the show. We've been on our own personal time, making sure people are okay. There are many of you, even in this feed tonight, that can say, I answered your Facebook message at 11 p.m. at night. And there was no compensation there. We were doing it because we care. But as you know, this is a production in more ways than one. So if you can, something, let us know you care and support my team. We have Helena, we have Tony, we've got Freddie, We've got people all across, behind the scenes. Jasmine, who answers the phone, she got married a couple of weeks ago. The people in the center who helped streamline all of this, making sure, and the sponsors who work hard to be sure that their products are heard and recognized here. Support us and assist us in helping you. And share the page. Share the page because there are so many conversations that are being had that people feel no one is listening. And then somewhere out there in their car, they're sitting there, and something one of us says, be it your question, Spirit's answer, or maybe it's my monologue, pulls them out of a funk they didn't think they could get out of. That's the hand of God working on our behalf. But we need your help to keep this the way we do it. So if you want all of me every Wednesday, these 3 hours, come on, let's do this together. Let's build community, that it's not just us supporting you, that you in turn support us, so that together we can all go to the next level, so that I can be in your city to meet you, so that I can make myself more available to other things. Let's move this forward. Are you in now? Say I am, and I am in. I don't ask for much, but today and for the weeks to come, I really would love your support. And I'd love to know that these 10 years have touched your heart in some way. So together, if it's not something you can do, share the link for someone else who's benefited from this show. And let's see what we can do to, as Donna Summer says, turn the beat around. Because we want to go to new heights, and we're taking all of you with us. Let's go right back to the phone lines. 888-565-1470. I got Ronald. Ronald. It's not Ronald McDonald. Ronald is in Queens. Ronald, how are you tonight?
Very good, Sarah.
Good.
And this is my first time speaking with you.
Well, we
I've
welcome
been watching you on Facebook, and I'm just, grateful that I got a chance to call in and speak to you.
Oh, so wonderful. I'm so glad that we're able
basically,
to connect. Yes.
I'm not asking for a message, but I'd like to send a message.
Yes.
Because I feel at this point in my life, coming through an awakening of all the blessings that I have in my life. And I know that my life has been a challenge through many times in my life. And every time I've had the challenge, I've always faced that challenge and came through.
So I have a song for you, if I may.
And, a lot of times I felt it was of my own doing, but there's something more. I know that there's a higher God above me or on angels' wings that have carried me, because it's just impossible for anybody to go through all the trials and tribulations and things that went on in my life, faced them, went through them, and come out standing and better than before.
You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to more than I can be. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I could be. That's what I hear when you say that.
Well, like I said, it's an awakening that I'm having now, that spiritually I'm becoming more connected and realizing the blessings that I have in my life. With my home, with my wife, with my children, with providing for them with 2 homes. And, it's just an amazing point in my life where if I looked back, it's what I always wanted in my life. But, it was a lot of doubt early on in my teens that, I would ever have a life like this. And through all the struggles and tribulations and everything that I've went through, I'm in a place that I'm very secure and I'm very stable, and I have a wonderful family, my children around me. God bless us. We're all healthy, safe, and, doing well. And is it by my own doing? Maybe a little, but I think there was more intervention there to get me through. And there's too many things to say to count that how many times things happened where it was like intervention just opened the door for me, or turned things around where I thought it was the most terrible thing that was happening, and then all of a sudden it was like gone and something new and bright opened up. So I'm just very grateful.
And how wonderful. Wonderful, because when we allow, Ronald, when we allow the universe to help us navigate whatever appears to be dark or fearful or uncomfortable through the angst, if we allow ourselves to find the joy and not lose ourselves in the fear, that little bit of light will take us to a place we've never imagined. And that's what was happening for you. That even through the uncomfortability, the trials, the tribulations, the angst, the fear, the insecurities that might have been around you at one point, they raised you up. That's why I brought that out, because there's a strong lineage of energy in the family, and it's got that strong survival mode. It's like they did whatever they had to do in the family to make it work. So whatever that survival ancestral energy, that's inherent. And you put your footsteps on the path of those who have walked before you to pave the way. And although somewhere where their missteps you may have stepped because they had to pass through, you did not feel the shake the way they did. They moved forward for you. And now you've passed the light on to your children so that they can be great, upstanding citizens and be of assistance to others in their way.
Right.
And so
I always felt, even from a very young age going on, I know that certain people helped me up in life, and I always paid that back wherever I had the opportunity to do so, to help somebody move up in life. And I always feel the old expression, what goes around comes around, is very true, because I've helped countless people, in their careers, and give them a chance, an opportunity, and to believe in themselves, and worked out good for them. And then when I had rough times, like I said, it's just, that's life. Life is a roller coaster. But at this point, I know in life that, whatever life throws at me, I'm not afraid, or I don't shake. I'm well rooted, and I know that I'll get through it. And I know that at the other end of it is something better.
Absolutely.
And, like I said, it's not of my own doing. So that's the message I want to send.
Well, thank you, because I'm sure you've given hope to many who have been in your shoes, to just know that, a wonderful ending approaches. Thank you so much, Ronald, for sharing and following the show.
You.
Greatly appreciate you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
God bless.
Good night.
Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And while we go on break, I'm going to pop onto Facebook and see what's going on in the conversation. And then we've got calls on hold. So can't wait to get back to the phone lines. Can't wait to pop back on Facebook. So stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know
ever felt you were created for more than the life you are living? Have you always felt different, had unfulfilled dreams, and realized you wanted more from life? Revitalize your unique essence and purpose at the Reignite Your Light Summit, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort. Learn more at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Rediscover yourself with internationally known author Den Millman, critically acclaimed actress Dee Wallace, celebrity happiness coach Robert Mack, and Sarah Spiritual, along with some of today's top spiritual teachers and coaches. Get your tickets today at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Reignite your life with us, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like water into wine. When the stars align. Do you know me? Do I know you?
Do you know me? I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are Spiritually Speaking to all of you, answering your questions all across the nation. Welcoming your calls at 888-565-1470. And we've got to go right back into the phone lines and back to my Facebook. So we've got some peeps on Facebook giving us some messages. Keep telling me you're in. Share the page. We're going to get back to some questions there. But at this minute, I've got to go all the way up to New Jersey. I've got Elizabeth on the line. Elizabeth, how are you?
I am fine.
Good. Good, Elizabeth. And how can I assist you tonight?
Well, I would like to see what you see in me today. Basically, my thing was I'm calling to get in contact with the other side. Mm-hmm. Hello?
I'm making a connection. Please hold for a moment. This is Sarah Spiritual trying to dial up to the heavens. Bear with us. Beep. Hold on a minute, honey. I got to get there first. Good Lord, what do you think? I got these people on speed dial, woman? Let me see here. Goodness gracious. So the first thing I have here for you, somebody's talking to me about legs, knees. Who had a problem with their legs and their knees before they passed, please? Want to place it in female energy, please. Legs, knees.
Yep.
This makes sense to you, please. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Mom's side of the family. That's where I place it.
On my
Mom's
on my side.
Mom's side of the family.
Mom's side of my grandmother.
Legs, knees, something. Have trouble walking, but there's I go to the knees. Like the knees don't feel like they can hold. The knees feel like
Right.
they're
She was
buckling
using
out.
a walker.
Okay. Knees don't feel like they can hold me up. Okay. She's the first one who comes. She actually kind of came running through. So up there in heaven, I guess she's definitely moving. But here on earth, she makes me feel like she struggled.
She did.
Yes. And in more ways than just physicality. Yes. And you know what? Strength. There's a lot of strength that you get from her in that lineage. You come from a strong female lineage, yes? Tough chicks.
Oh, yeah.
Tough
She was
chicks.
like a Medea.
Yeah, tough.
She was like a Medea.
Oh, my goodness. So I've got this energy. She steps forward. There's this energy of you're missing them, but you know not to miss them, but you miss them. Does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're buried in New Jersey, please? Are they buried somewhere not too far from you? Because I feel like you have to go to visit somebody soon there. Like there's a reason to
no,
go.
No, actually, they were all buried in Miami.
In Miami, okay. Is there a birthday anniversary coming up where we would normally go to the grave site to see them if they were close? Something's coming up. Almost as if
the only thing that I know is that probably my grandmother's birthday is September.
I don't know if you're heading south, but I feel like, and this is always symbolic, right? They don't really need us to go there. But there's something that happens when we go there that we feel that connection like they're with us.
Because we go see my dad, then we walk up, and my grandfather and my grandmother's there, and then we walk up to the mausoleum, and my uncle is there.
Okay. This is something that she makes me feel like it's time to do.
Okay.
To walk the grave sites.
Okay.
All right. So maybe in time for her birthday, if you come to Florida, you got to stop in West Palm Beach and see Sarah Spiritual, right?
Oh, I used to live there. Of course, that would be my one journey. I'm thinking about going, and I'm thinking about coming to visit you.
Well, wonderful. Maybe Grandma knows that. But what I see here is that her energy's really strong around you. So I don't know if you've been talking to her lately.
I talk to everybody.
But particularly her, there's something about her. I don't know, the word I get is special. She was special. So whatever was unique and special about her, strong, gifted, she knew what she knew. And you weren't going to tell her she was wrong. That energy's there, and she's with you. And it's time for you, Elizabeth, to get out of the funk. Get out of your funk. Out of the funk. You're in a funk. You're stuck. Get out.
Yeah.
Okay? It's time to get out. Because in a way, the experiences of life are almost crippling you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're too young for an emotional walker. Go. It's time for the life to begin again. Good soul searching this year, but you have to look to expand.
I'm trying.
New opportunities come. I understand that. But they lived the life, and they hold the energy and the light so that you may live. You continue to live here on earth because you have more to bring to the table.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with her. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. God bless you, Sarah.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. Let's see what we've got going on Facebook before we go to West Palm Beach. Let's see. Leanne Johnson, any message for me? Leanne, the one thing that I see here is that this is a strong time to expand into new horizons. And when I say new horizons, I'm not specifically talking about anything work-related. I'm talking about new opportunities, new friendships, new connections, stepping out of the ho-hum of life. And I feel as if there's a sense of family and connections that comes up, almost as if we have a family trip or a trip of a vacation that's going to bring you a rebirth, some new life. It's going to be a good closeout of 2019. And next year, I feel as if we lay some strong financial ties for the future. So thank you, Leanne Johnson, for your Facebook question. We're going to take another question from Facebook, 888-565-1470. That's the number to get into us here. Rena Dickerson. Will I be reunited with the person I had fallen in love with? We've had ups and downs, and now we're separated. That's not cool. And then they go through the date of birth here. Let me see. Do you have the next part of the message with that date of birth for the other partner? Yeah, it should be there. Okay. Separated now, Rena Dickerson, but what I say here is this, that you've had ups and downs because you're both not allowing each person to be your own unique selves. This space, this separation is necessary. When I take you into the month of October, so please give this space. Do not pursue. Stay in your lane, honey. Let him be. Let some of this iron itself out. You both have some work to do within yourselves. Take the space, take the break. October brings an opportunity for a reconnect for this relationship. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, 888-565-1470. We are answering your questions here live on WWNN, 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. I hope you're joining us on Facebook or on my website, Sarah Spiritual, or any other platform in social media. But for now, we've got to go right back to these phone lines. I've got Joe, and Joe is in West Palm Beach. Joe, how are you?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great, Joe, and how can I assist you?
Well, this is my first time calling, and I heard about you through a good friend. He says you're the best.
Aw.
So, Sarah, I'm calling tonight just to get some guidance on the universe and see what the spirit is saying about my work, my family, and my friends.
Well, this has been an important time for you. Last year, in 2018, you really kind of had to do a soul dive, and you were asking some important questions about where do I go from here, the meaning of life, importance of life. It's been an important time for you to discover yourself. Is that true, Joe?
Yes, it is, Sarah.
And the disconnect that you had from self was through your own self-doubt and even some self-sabotage. This is also true, yes?
Probably, yes, that's being a perfectionist.
Okay. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. Shall I break into Frozen for you? You get the drift, right? Because this year promises to bring a lot of expansion, business expansion, work expansion, growth. And it's best to not get in your own way. Don't lose yourself in the details. Enjoy the experience. Life is an experience, Joe. And when we sit inside the energy of life and we truly let it encapsulate every aspect of our essence, then and only then can we realize the goals, the connections, the communication, the friendships, and the love that we want to have. You've always been the guy who's got everyone else's back, yes? You're the guy. You're the guy we go to. Yes?
Yes.
Now's the time for you to trust that what you do next in business is going to benefit you and is going to take you to a whole nother level. There's an idea, a project, something you're considering, Joe, yes?
There's a college paper that I wrote that has an effect on a business, but I've been too scared to actually bring it to their attention because I was afraid of denial. So yeah, you're right on point.
Yeah. Let it go. Let it go. Trust. There's an idea, there's a project, there's something. The angels are making me feel as if there's something great that you can accomplish. Now, I understand as a perfectionist, maybe we want to sit down, we want to look it over a bit more, we want to kind of be in it a little bit, but don't let analyzation be your paralyzation. That's a flaw of yours, yes? Yes.
It's my natural being, I guess.
But that's the mind. The intellectual mind has been conditioned. The mind knows what the mind knows, and the mind believes what the mind has been fed. But conceptually, what you've put together is priceless. Follow your heart on this. And if they say no, it's just like if I were to go for an audition. Some people like the way I sing. Not everybody does. Next, I go to my next audition. You have a platform there for greatness. Explore it. You'll never know until you try.
So the spirits say that I have a good 2019 ahead with either a project or my family or my love life. It's all good stuff.
Hashtag all of the above. Just don't get in your own way. I move you into 2020 and you're on a nice strong foundation. Okay? Nice strong
my worst enemy. My worst enemy.
No. You're just being human. Don't allow your thoughts to derail you. Trust the experience. You know, you are local. We should have a session together.
Yes, we should.
We can explore this love thing a bit more, but for now, that's what we got for you.
I'm happy with my love life. Happy with my family. I haven't found that meaningful career path, and I've stumbled a lot. And you hit it right on the point in 2018, I was soul searching, and here I am in 2019. The difference is I have to hear from you, and you hit it right on the point, and it's unbelievable, and it's definitely life-changing this very moment.
Good. Come sit with me in West Palm. Come visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Go to my website, sarahspiritual.com. Let's get you on the track that your mind can't get in the way, because once the train picks up momentum, ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. All right, Joe, thank you so much for connecting with us.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. God bless you, and thank your friend who referred you to me. Thank you so much. Bye.
God bless.
Bye. 888-565-1470. I've got to go to Albert, and Albert is in El Paso, Texas. Albert, how are you doing? You've been holding on a little while. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for taking the call as usual. And Sarah, I just want to see if you have any messages from any of my friends or family that have passed.
Made aware of a gentleman who steps forward. Seems to be a strong, stern kind of personality. Stands above you in the place of father energy. Father's passed, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Father was strong. He almost makes me feel like he had an official position or considered himself an official. I don't know which. Did your father wear a uniform of importance at one point, Albert?
No.
Okay. But he's got this air about him like he was in charge. Does that make sense to you? Is that your father that I'm placing here with you?
No, that sounds like my best friend. We were in the military.
Oh, okay. But was he like a mentor to you? He was your friend, but did he mentor you? Like, because I have this man steps right forward the minute I heard your voice, has this military or authoritative feel to him, and he steps forward for you. Were you thinking about him before you called?
Yes, I was thinking about him and another, he was my best friend in the military.
Yes, he steps forward. He steps forward there. You kind of rubbed elbows with people, yes? All right there in the hole. I don't know. He's got himself on his elbows. I don't know what that means to me, but This makes sense to you, I hope, but he's showing me his elbow. What is that? What is going on with the elbow? What happened with you guys?
Oh, I'd have to think about that. But no, that sounds like him. That's
All right.
yeah. We used to play together.
Mm-hmm. I see him very much around you. You know, when you make these connections with people, Albert, they never really leave you. Know that. He has your back. Even though he's not physically here, Albert, he's got your back.
Okay.
All right. Just know that.
All right.
Thank you so much for calling, and I'm glad that he came running up. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye. 888-565-1470. Let's grab a call from Margate, and we want to thank everyone on Facebook. I hope you're enjoying us here. Let's go to Brielle. Brielle, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great, Brielle, and how can we assist you tonight?
Well, I currently got a job offer in California.
California, here I come, right back where I started from. Okay, go ahead. I had to break into a show, too. It was just a lapse in a moment here.
And I was wondering if this was a great move for me from Florida.
You're ready for a shift. Yes, yes, you are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's time for change. Do I think you're going to stay for 10 years in California? No, I don't. But I think it's important for you to go to California now. I think we need to be in that vibe, and I feel like there's something you're going to learn about yourself, something you're going to learn about other people. It's going to be a strong connection for you.
Amazing.
And
That's what I like to hear.
It's a good job opportunity. It's a good job opportunity for you. I feel like you're going to grow. You're going to grow in this role. Yes, this role's a little bit outside of the comfort zone. Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. This is an adventure. We're not going to prove anything to anyone. We are going on an adventure. There's no right or wrong. There's no failure. We're going on an adventure. And you're just going to see where it takes you. Okay? New relationships, new friendships, new partnerships. Game on.
I love it.
All right, honey. Thank you so much. How did you hear about the show?
Thank you. One of my friends.
Okay. Well, thank your friend.
Yes, I will.
All right, and visit me on Facebook. Follow the page, Sarah Spiritual, and let's keep in touch. Let me know. Send me pictures.
I will. Thank you.
All right. God bless you, Brielle. Thank you.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's take a question on Facebook. What have we got going on Facebook? Who do we have? Lynn Patsy. Anything for me. You know, Lynn Patsy's been going through quite a bit. It's been an emotional roller coaster for her. And the Spirit Guide wants you to know that last year, you really had some heavy-duty thinking to do. And this year, you're still sorting through your feelings and your thoughts. And things have not been easy. I know you're looking for this year to bring you a brighter outcome, less complicated, less heavy. When I take you in the tail end of this year, October, November, hang on, baby. You can do this. It's a little bit longer. Things start to line back up, and you start to feel so much better about life and how things are lining up for you. I feel positive change comes for you, Lynn Patsy, in the 2020 year, and then I actually feel as if we might be moving. So get ready, honey. The good changes are coming. We're going to grab a quick phone call here on the phone lines, 888-565-1470. We only have just a shake of a leg. I got to get to Cheryl. Cheryl's in Deerfield Beach. Cheryl, what's your question? What's going on?
Hi. Hi there, Sarah. Here's my question. I just was contacted by someone that I used to work with, a woman.
Yes.
I haven't seen her in years, and she out of the blue contacted me with an opportunity to get involved in a business, and I'm just not sure if you can give me any feedback, anything that the spirits can share.
The business aligns with some of the things you're working on, some of your passions, yes?
Well, it's about losing weight.
Okay. The business could be beneficial for you, but you're in some kind of health and wellness, yes?
That's correct.
Okay, nursing something, yes?
Yes, I'm a surgical assistant.
Okay, yes. So I feel the medical profession. This could be interesting. Learn more about it. It can be something that can be a balance for you and give you an opportunity to be a little more entrepreneurial so that you're not quite at the effect of the surgical team and having to juggle so many balls at once because, oh, Lord, woman, just touching into your energy, I'm exhausted.
I know, I am too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So investigate this. It's something that sounds like it's a way to generate revenue, might have a little marketing feel to it. So you want to see how network marketing it is, and if it's a good fit for you, explore this. If it's not the right opportunity, you will know, but it may open you up to other opportunities. It kind of gets your mind working in a different direction than the whole hum of life. Okay, Cheryl?
Very good. Thank you, Sarah.
You're
That's
welcome.
what I needed to hear.
Thank you, honey. God bless you. Thanks.
Thank you. God bless you, too.
Thank
Bye
you.
now.
Bye. Well, another night has come to a close. I think this is 491 live shows with all of you here with Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. We're so glad that we've spent 10 years together, and I do hope that I'm of service to you. Visit my website, sarahspiritual.com. We're going to put that link up on my website. Now my web people are like, when are we doing that, Sarah? But we'll put the link up if you want to share and support the work that we're doing for the radio show. Go to my Facebook page, go in the feed. If this show's been of value to you, go ahead. Make a donation. Support this outreach program that is working to assist everyone across the nation. We thank you so much for sharing time and space with us. It's always a pleasure to be of service. I'm so glad that your loved ones, your angels, and your guides are with you. I know that mine are. Trust that yours are too. Thank you so much. God bless you. Good night. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
There's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station.